2.
What's up, and welcome to another kind of funny gameplay stream. Today we are playing for 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Donkey Kong Bananza on the Nintendo Switch 2. It won't be me. I already played it. I already beat it.
You already reviewed it. Kind of funny Gamescast up right now.
Yeah, me and Logan Plant from IGN both reviewed it. Do you want to know what we both gave it, Greg?
Well, I, of course, know what he gave it. As soon as I saw the reviews pop today, I went to IGN.com, scrolled to the very bottom. I don't want anything spoiled. Saw the score. I was like, there it is. Done it. Nailed it. What did you give it, more importantly?
10 out of 10, baby.
2 10s, Logan and Tim.
It is a masterpiece. And jumping into this, I just want to kind of like set the stage for you a little bit, Greg.
Please.
Because you haven't touched this game at all.
No.
Period.
Correct.
You didn't do any of the preview events, so
wasn't invited.
This is going to be your very first time touching this game.
As people remember, of course, I showed up on the right day to do the Kind of Funny Game Showdown and Challenge for the Stars, unlike some people who will remain nameless and are cowards.
Yeah, exactly. But something I said during the review that I just kind of want to like set the expectations for this game. You know, because a lot of people would be like, oh, like, you know, don't overhype it, don't do this, whatever. What I can say is, for years we talk about Mario Galaxy 1, Mario Galaxy 2, Mario Odyssey as these 10 out of 10 games, right? When we're talking about some of the best games of all time.
The smartest people here would say that Mario Odyssey, that year's game of the year.
No, they wouldn't, actually. But they would still say that it was probably a 10 out of 10 game.
Fair enough.
But what I would say is that this is a 10 out of 10 game. But if you were to ask me if I could recommend someone if they could only play one of those 4 games, which one would it be? Without question, Donkey Kong.
Wow.
I think beginning to end, it just has the most of the good. I'm not saying it's perfect. Not at all saying it's perfect. Neither are the other ones, though.
Yeah.
This, I think, is the highest level of quality content and fun gameplay experiences, whether you're 5 years old or 45 years old.
I'm very excited for this one. I've been excited since we saw it, the debut. I was excited to come home and find out that Ben had flipped out for it. I've been excited to hear Ben ask me about it every week. If it's Donkey Kong time, can we play Donkey Kong? Is Donkey Kong out? He watched the whole direct that was about Donkey Kong all by himself, sat there with the cereal, watched it, cried in the car one day when Jen picked him up from school and he said, is Donkey Kong out? And she said, not yet, and he started crying.
I love that.
So it's gonna be a big weekend.
One of us.
One of us.
You know what I mean? I did that a couple days ago too. When I wasn't here yet, I was just like, oh, I need it. You want to get in?
I'm ready to get in. So I'm good to go?
Yes.
DK. Golden Bananas. Tasty Rumors have. This is on my profile. I'm gonna make.
This is your profile. This is your game here. I'm gonna start the 45 minutes where you're in gameplay. You know what I mean?
Come for us, Mr. Nintendo. I don't know what the rules are. Far off the shores of DK Island. Oh, I like that question. Stage Geek, if Bananza came out last year, would it have won Game of the Year against Astrobot?
That's a very complicated question for another time.
Oh, okay. I like that.
I don't know. I was even saying, like, this year, like, I do think that, like, I gave Expedition 33 a 9, and I gave this a 10. My Game of the Year is still Expedition 33 for what Game of the Year means to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game is incredible.
Punch. It's all in the mind. This ain't your daddy's going Donkey Kong. He works. I was gonna say he smells bananas.
One of my favorite things about the game is the sheer reverence it has for the history of Donkey Kong. Like, not just the arcade game or Donkey Kong Country or Donkey Kong 64 or the retro Donkey Kong Country games, but all of it combined into like this new identity for who this character is. And this definitely feels like, for the first time ever, the definitive version of this is how Nintendo sees this character.
I'm doing it, buddy. I guess I only 45 minutes, I should, but I'm just, I want to see the terraformation.
Yeah, oh yeah. Don't feel the need to like rush it. That's the whole game, baby.
Okay.
The old banana from Donkey Kong 64.
It's all new to me.
But see, what's great too, even the showing love, it's like, Donkey Kong's working. What is he?
A banana miner?
He's a miner.
Yeah.
What's Donkey Kong Country known for?
Mine carts.
Mine carts, you know what I mean? Like, this is like, we're building out here, it's cool.
Folks are finding gem-like bananas all over this mine. It's a yellow letter day. More buried up ahead.
So just stopping you here, like obviously they're giving you this tutorial, but just so you can understand.
Yeah.
The controls of the game, A is jump.
Yeah.
So the right face button jump.
Yeah.
And then the up, left, and down are smashing up, left, and down.
So, oh, okay. So you mean once I'm in the air?
So like go up to that wall.
Uh-huh.
Punch with square. And now
Got it.
get into there and you can hit triangle. You can jump and hit triangle up and you're gonna start going up into the wall.
Got it.
Yeah. And then down smashes into the ground.
Yeah, I already caught that one when I was smashing my way over there. Smashing my way downtown. Gotta get these boxes. Now, you gave it a 10 out of 10. Congratulations.
Yes.
You've beaten it. Congratulations.
Yes.
Have you done everything in it?
So, not everything. I am on my way to 100%ing it. I will be 100%ing this game. I feel that it is, I 100% the majority of Nintendo games that I love. Like, the platforming games, right? The Galaxy games, Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, like that's so my shit. I never 100%ed Odyssey. I feel like there was just way too much of it.
Hats?
And it's the too many moons and that weren't interesting to get. It was too convoluted to like hunt down the remaining ones I have. And I think my biggest problem with the returning to that game to 100% it, I feel a little aimless and lost, and they don't direct me to the things that I have missing. This game solves all of those problems.
Oh, very exciting.
And yeah, I want to be very careful about spoiler stuff.
Of course.
But this is the Odyssey team, so the structure of the game, post-game and everything is very similar to Odyssey. And
Going to a wedding.
I have not done all of the things that like the core content of that game. I am at the final challenge though.
I was born for this, you know. So now I'm picking up banana chips, I see.
Yes.
What's the deal there?
So there are many economies in this game, and they're very satisfying over time as you kind of learn how they all kind of work with each other. The gold is the main thing. You're getting thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of that at all times. The little chips you're getting are Bananium chips. For every 100 of those you get, you can take them to a vendor and they will exchange it for an actual banana. And it's similar to the purple coins in Mario Odyssey.
Okay.
And so that's one way to get bananas. For every 5 bananas you get a skill point that you can use on your skill tree.
Got it.
So
how was the skill tree? Did you like that?
It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get everything, or do you have to pick?
Not yet. Still working on it.
Love it. Okay.
There's a lot to do. I feel like it's a great skill tree because I don't want every single skill on it, but I do want a lot of them. And so it doesn't feel like this thing of like, I gotta get everything, even though I'm going to over time. But it's like, oh, I actually have goals. And there's like loadouts that I want to create. And I before I move on to this area, I want to get this skill. So I want to get enough chips to get extra bananas or find more bananas.
Oh, yeah. You smash it or you see the banana over there.
Yeah.
We're doing a little
You can also do the same
echolocation.
thing. So you smack that and you saw it?
Yeah.
Hitting R.
Yeah.
The same vibe.
Smash hands?
Yep.
I got smash hands, everybody.
And then they'll upgrade skill tree. Some of them, the skills allow you to get wider range of radar.
Oh, come on now, you know I need them chippies.
Paulton81 says, hey Tim, what did you use the back buttons for on the Pro Controller? I didn't for this game. I don't think that it needed it. The controls are very intuitive once you start getting going, and I didn't feel the need to like have any changes. It's not like you're sprinting or anything in this.
Caroline.
People say she's mighty fine.
Caroline! And now you told me, you kept your opinions to yourself, which I appreciate, but you did say you think this is Ben's favorite game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like I feel like it is funny with Ben because, you know, he's at this age where there's a lot of great Nintendo games coming out, and it just feels like, Mario Kart's gonna be his favorite game, and then this is his favorite game, and like I think there's gonna be
Metroid Prime.
maybe not that, but I feel like there's a couple games that are gonna be coming up that are like, oh man, this is gonna be Ben's favorite game. But you know, this is special. This one's different. This is the Nintendo team behind Galaxy and Odyssey, and they give it their all. Like I was concerned that this was going to be a slightly lesser title. Like I never thought that this was going to be anything less than great or amazing, even. But I thought it was going to hit more on the Kirby level, Kirby and the Forgotten Lands level, above the recent Yoshi games and way above Peach's Showtime. But I did not think it was going to be the quality of an Odyssey, and it definitely is. This might as well be Odyssey 2.
Hell yeah.
But actually, no, it's way more than that. This is not an Odyssey 2. This is its own thing, but the quality of Odyssey. And in terms of being Ben's favorite game, there's a lot going on here where I think that the way they present the story and the relationship between him and Pauline feels like a Pixar movie.
Yeah,
so it's just this like little kid like kind of like latch on ability, and interest and fun. But really, it does come down to the fun. This game is just a joy to play at all times. I've said this a million times about Mario Odyssey. Just moving around feels good in that game. It is so platforming based of the challenge of how do I get from here to here with my rolls and jumps and all of that. This game is so much more about breaking through everything. And I said this in the review, but it reminds me of playing Mario Brothers 1 when you were a little kid for the first time, going up the Piranha Plant, and all of a sudden you're in heaven on the clouds. There's unlimited coins, it felt like, and that thrill you get of just getting all the coins. Donkey Kong has the same thing. In the bonus levels, hundreds of bananas, and you're like, oh my god, you just hear like, as you're like running through them all, getting them. Every moment of the gameplay feels like that. Like once you start getting into it and breaking things, and you're even seeing it here, just like everything results in particles and vibration in the controller. There's just a lot of feedback, and I feel like little kids are going to be obsessed with that. Because every moment feels like you're getting a reward for it.
Okay. Uh-oh, this isn't good, Tim. Remember, everybody, we're playing just the first 45 minutes of Donkey Kong, and Coach Mike's gonna come in here, whip Roger into shape finally. Ooh. Poor guy, you know?
Yeah, man, just going through it.
Sucked into the sun, what a way to go. Majora's Mask.
Going to the core.
Dude, You're Dead says, man, I really like the new design. I do too. I like this donkey.
I really don't think there's that much of a difference with the design, so it's like I don't really have a preference one way or another.
Yeah.
Love it. Think it's great. My only problem with the design, because I have to have a problem because I'm me,
you're you.
I don't like that his fur looks like feathers.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I'm just trying to give it a good texture.
I know, but like I am a big fan of like the old school fur, like Nintendo, like Rare specifically, actually, even with Star Fox Adventures. Like the fur that Fox had, that's always what I kind of wanted Donkey to have. But, you know, it's okay. I'm not going to be upset about it. It's not an Astrobot situation.
Sure, yeah. You hate him.
There it says, can you swap the A and B buttons for jump? Not in Donkey Kong, but with the Switch 2, they allow you to switch any buttons you want really easily with the, you just hit the home button and a quick menu comes up.
Does it still do that thing where it's like on the old Switch where it asks me then every time I start the game?
They have it now, it's like per game. That's the other thing about this game that I love so much is it's really made me appreciate the Switch 2 the way that I wanted to at launch. But I love the Pro controller too. Like this game very, very much sold HD Rumble 2 and makes you feel so good. And the big screen playing this portably, it's amazing. Like, such a upgrade. Not being OLED, could not imagine how much it bothers me though. Like, it's insane. Like, this game, like, because I've been playing this while G's playing Animal Crossing next to me.
Yeah.
And I'm looking over and I'm like, God damn, that OLED screen's so nice.
How's she liking it?
She's loving it, man.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. She keeps getting stung by these bees.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yes,
Y'all have any questions, chat? Let me know. No spoiler stuff, though. And that's the other thing. There are spoilers in this game, and I said this during the review, too. It's like, in the way that Nintendo fans view Rainbow Road as a spoiler for Mario Kart, there's that level of spoiler here, so I just want to be sensitive.
Are we going to get there?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
No, not here. But just throughout the game, there's a ton of stuff. But
Got it.
If you are a Donkey Kong or Mario or Nintendo fan that's planning to play this game and care about that stuff, get off the internet. Like, things will be spoiled.
Sure it is.
Like, even this, like the structure being the original arcade. I always forget the name. Girders?
Yeah. Steel girders, yeah.
Kendra61 says, favorite outfit that's not a spoiler. You know, honestly, the outfits aren't that special, I would say. Like,
oh, really?
overall, like it's more like the abilities they give you, or like the passive skills they give you that are really nice. But it's more about like what color do you want, because your DK, they essentially, throughout the game, you can get like hair dye for his fur.
Yeah.
So you can be whatever color you want.
I want to be blue.
Of course. But I mean, you get like a ton of variations on the blues. Like, it's not just one blue. Like, there'll be like gradients of blue to purple or whatever. I was pretty impressed with the color options, but yeah, like, I wouldn't expect like, it's not like Mario Odyssey in terms of like
outfits and that level. Yeah. Okay.
Guard says, Tim, do you need to be a Donkey Kong or even Nintendo fan to enjoy this game? It seems sort of boring so far. Is there a long exposition period? I definitely don't think you need to be a fan of either of them. Specifically Donkey Kong, like, this is the just best introduction to what Donkey Kong is going to be going forward. So it's a great jump on point. In terms of the exposition period, like, yeah, Greg is in the tutorial now. Like, this is like teaching you all the kind of mechanics of the game. I imagine during this 45 minutes, we'll get to the first level of the game that I think gives a better example of like what the actual gameplay is. Like, this is not an area you can go back to later in the game. You know what I mean? Dennis says, how does the co-op
Look at that, I just burrowed through the ground. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have a 4-year-old that I would love to play with, but she might have trouble with the controls. Well, good news, bad news. Actually, bad news, good news. The bad news is the co-op mode kind of sucks for adults. Like, it's not fun. It's very, very, very basic. If you played Mario Galaxy, it's very similar. It's essentially just like a point and shoot to assist. The good news is, if she is going to have trouble with the controls, she won't with this. It's very simple. I think it will be fun. You'd be running around controlling DK. She would be Pauline on your shoulder, singing out words and like the word, not word bubbles, but like kind of the words in like solid form shoot out and hit enemies or like break blocks and stuff. Ramirez says, does this live up to the prestige, quote unquote, of being a launch Mario game? Absolutely. Yes. And I don't even think there's going to be debate over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiger says, Tim, did you play mostly docked? Yes, I played, I'd say 80% docked, 20% handheld. Now that I'm in more post-game stuff and I'm kind of just like clean up collecting, I'm pretty much going to be handheld the rest of the way. So like these little brambles here,
Yeah.
like from Donkey Kong Country 2. And yeah, I mean, that's the other huge part of the game, right? It's like, yes, you're breaking everything, but it's all the different types of terrain. So you have your basic stuff like the dirt and then the rocks, but like as you go, there's fire, there's gold, there's like all these things, and it becomes very Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom-esque in terms of what if I put ice on fire, what happens?
Yeah,
you know, and you start to like mix elements together, and it all works very intuitively. Like this, it's that classic modern Nintendo design now of the entire game feels like it's based on developers finding something cool and being like, what if we made a game around this? You know?
Sure.
Paulton81 says, Tim, sorry for another question. Don't be sorry, it's what we're here for. Did you find something you liked to add handles to the Switch 2 handheld? No, I am very, very sad by the lack of Switch 2 accessories currently at this point, but I imagine within the next year, we'll start getting a lot more things to try out. Stay tuned to Kinda Funny. I will recommend everything along the way that I find. BG says this would be my first DK game. I'm generally not a 2D platformer guy. Good start point, excellent start point. Dolphin Corn was a very important question. Is this game worth buying a Switch 2 for?
Ooh.
That is like complicated because we are talking about at that point a over $500 investment between the $70 game and the Switch 2. I will say personally, I gave this game a 10. I'm 45 hours into it. I see many hours ahead. I think that if this isn't a excuse for you to want to Switch 2, you probably don't want to Switch 2. This is an example of how good the Switch 2 is going to get. So,
aren't we just in the same boat of like, well, what about Metroid and what about
exactly
Animal Crossing already? What about come on, you're gonna buy a Switch 2.
Yeah, but if you're not, like if those aren't enough for you, if you're like that's it, then don't get the Switch 2. Like it's not necessarily going to be the thing, but I think definitively this makes the Switch 2 worth owning. Feels it.
Beat.
Delvacorn then follows up saying, I'm going to buy a Switch 2 because Pokemon and Duskbloods and DK, but I need to know how big the hype for DK is. The hype could not be bigger.
10 out of 10.
The hype could not be bigger.
I want to play it.
This is Mario Odyssey level hype. So it's like, take that for what it is. Like, you don't get bigger than that.
Oh.
The Floor is Lava says, I really want to know if there are DKC3 tribute levels, but I also don't want to know, LOL. Can't wait to pick this up tomorrow. Oh, how I've missed my boy. I won't say anything one way or another about that, but I just can't wait for you to play this game because DKC3 notwithstanding, I know how much you specifically love these games. You're going to love this one, man.
Am I earning hearts and stuff, getting more as I go, or is it always 3?
Yeah, you earn hearts.
That's all I want to know, Dorn.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how though.
I don't want to know.
Yeah. I mean, what I will say is like I am kind of obsessed with all the different economies in this game. Like it really, they did the best job they've ever done in any of these 3D platformers of having you care about getting everything because this gets that, which gets this, which gets that. It reminds me a lot of Metal Gear Solid 5, honestly.
Oh, okay. We're always ripping off Kojima, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mystic Waffle says, with Ben being so excited, will this be the first game he beats all the way? Without being the one actually playing with Ben, just knowing Ben and knowing, I don't think he's quite there. No. Yeah, like this game, I mean, it's big. It's a big one. Like I feel, like, I didn't say this in the review, but you could beat the game. Like there's a pretty clear golden path to it.
Yeah.
Which is not the point of this game, but you could do that in 20 hours, easy. But I didn't end up beating the game until like 35 hours in, because of how much side stuff I wanted to do.
If you were to ask Ben what the first game he ever beat was, he would tell you Astrobot because he plays through the credits. So he sees that at the end every time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Me? Yeah. Hey, it's Greg, and I'm talking to Kevin. He's my friend, and he's also with Animal Crossing like Gia. And Crossing's back, and it's better than ever. Thank you, Switch 2.
The homie Xeon from Nintendo Life says, I totally agree, Tim. Every collectible feels like it has great purpose in this game. Glad you're having a great time. I'm glad you are too, man. I freaking loved this. Good seeing you at the preview event back in April. Ramirez says, this might be a spoiler question, but is this a reboot or do they answer the discrepancies of DK and Pauline? I don't think that this is a spoiler to say that this is very much a we don't give a fuck reboot. This it takes what it wants to from the past and changes what it wants to, and it doesn't matter. It's the world of Donkey Kong. It reminds me a lot of The Simpsons, you know, where it's like, how is Bart 10 forever? Well, he is, so deal with it.
You're not giving them gold nuggets.
Xdansky says, does this game satisfy Banjo fans? I would be absolutely shocked if any fan of Banjo-Kazooie didn't think that this game was as close to perfect as possible. Like, in addition to the reverence and love to the Donkey Kong's past, so many characters that you meet, the deeper you go, feel like rare characters, and these are Nintendo creations. Like this is a pure Nintendo game, like for the first time for this franchise, and seeing these like gem characters that are like, I would say the equivalent to like Mario Sunshine has the Piantas and like, I don't know if you know, like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, cool, the most common unique enemy or unique NPC to this game. These little like gem dudes, and they're just like different shaped gems with big googly eyes. And it's the most rare coded shit I've ever seen. And in terms of collectibles and gameplay, I mean, dude, this is it. Zach says, do we think any expansions will come along? More maps, cosmetics, and collectibles? That's a hard question to answer because I would have sworn that Mario Odyssey would have got DLC. It was made for it, and it never got it. Similarly, this game feels like it's made for it, and I'm not sure it's going to get it.
WNDs, what is Nintendo doing?
Having said that, there is something about this that I want to make sure is coming off as complimentary as I mean it, because it is not to say that this game is lacking in any way. This game, with the hindsight I have now of Mario Galaxy 1 and Breath of the Wild, this reminds me of that of, oh, there could be a sequel to this that takes these ideas to the next level. Like Breath of the Wild, 10 out of 10 game. And then you play Tears of the Kingdom and you're like, oh my God, this is so much more advanced than I could have ever thought. And then Mario Galaxy 1 to 2, same thing. Like the core gameplay design that they have going on here of the different terrains and how they all interact with each other they do so much with it in this game, but there's so much further they could take it. So I'm hopeful that there's potential we get a sequel to this generation.
Damn, okay. Started getting cute, and I was like, you know what, just go fuck this guy up, DK.
Yeah, dude. Oscar says, would you say that this or Mario Odyssey poses a greater challenge in terms of difficulty? I think that Mario Odyssey was very inconsistent in terms of difficulty and challenge. Like there's nothing in this game as hard as the hard parts of Mario Odyssey.
Okay.
I feel like overall, to answer your question, I think this is easier. I don't think that that's a bad thing necessarily. This game is very consistently paced though, and fun to do the challenges. And it's not to say that the hardest challenges are easy, but like the hardest stuff in Mario Odyssey, like I, as a platforming guy, would say, oh, that was difficult. Okay. So far in this, I'm like, it's not difficult. But also, I feel like there's still some of this in this game, but there's a lot less of the, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Bonanza.
There's a lot less just meaningless moons where you're just like walking around and like, oh, here's a moon, and then you have to do this very hard challenge to get a moon. You're like, those are equal?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
This game, there are bananas in random places, but because the game's about exploring a lot more, it feels like you're earning those. And the discrepancy between the challenge of getting it and the reward don't feel as off.
Okay. Go for it, DK.
Francisco says, this game could simply be called Hulk the Game, it's just destruction. That's what I've been saying for months now. My 20 minutes for the preview event, I was concerned that the game's just gonna be punching and breaking things, and like, how long can this be fun?
Yeah.
My hesitations were wrong. 45.
40.
You know, like it's very fun. They add so much depth to it with the way the different terrains interact and the way that you are interacting with them. Like I saw people in the chat saying like, I want to see this level when it's fully destroyed. I can tell you, it's 95% of the level can be just destroyed.
That's awesome. Yeah, I got a skill point. Here we go. Personal data. Health. I'm better collecting. And then say.
But yeah, so like you start to see here what I was talking about, right? It's just like you want these skills, and it's like as you're playing, it's like the economies really work together to incentivize you to go out of your way. More than any of these like 3D platformers, I feel like the Golden Path is a suggestion. Like it feels equal to all the other things you're doing. Like it doesn't really feel like there's side stuff. It all just feels like what you're doing.
My first takeaway, and this was last level too, but I can't get over how good it feels and how like you're cutting through like butter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like you're not even thinking about it. It feels so good.
Yeah, tell me more. They're your first impressions.
I like it. I'm not a fan of, as always with Nintendo, them putting jump on A. You know, I'm a PlayStation Xbox guy, so my B should be me jumping. So I might switch that, but I hate it when I switch it and then the levels it doesn't sync up here. So I'm probably not going to, especially with Ben playing it, where I call things out to him all the time.
The bigger problem is, and I'm with you for that stuff.
Yeah.
As a guy that plays a lot of Nintendo platformers, I've just kind of gotten used to it, and I can switch between A and X.
Yeah.
A on Nintendo, X on PlayStation.
Yeah, of course.
For that stuff, but because of the down, side, and up punch system, I would not recommend changing it.
What I think I might do is when I use my Switch Pro, just put jump on the back paddle.
Oh.
And then just have my smashes up there. Oh shit.
God, I love the music in this level.
Oh, I don't know how this fucking music.
It's so funny, like now knowing the game, beginning to end, and like going back to the beginning part, just seeing all the like little hints at
Yeah,
things.
obviously
and, like,
this obsidian that's just here. I'm like, that's interesting.
I'm like, oh wow. So fossils, you've got your first one. This is another one of the currencies that they have in the game. Every level has different styles of fossils. You can use the fossils to exchange for clothing.
Okay.
And it's the clothing for you and for your little friend gives you different abilities as well.
Okay.
Atham says, can you break through the ground so much that you fall through the level? In many places, yes. In some places, no. And I almost don't even want to say too much here specifically, but it's like, I'm pretty sure that if Greg were to just keep going, he would go to the next sub-layer. Like,
Oh, wow, really?
yeah. You like that?
You want me to do it, Kev?
Well, I'm not sure. I don't want to necessarily waste the next 10 minutes we have.
We have 10 minutes of drilling into the ground to
Yeah.
hit bedrock.
But I'm pretty sure you would get there.
Is that thing where like we just started playing Minecraft, and so for Ben to wrap his head around that level of being able to dig into the world, it's gonna be exciting to see him here.
You're not gonna be able to dig.
Yeah,
through,
I
like
assume
not
that's
this place,
bedrock.
but like it might get you somewhere else. But anyways, another major compliment I want to give this game is, this is the lineage of Mario 64, and the biggest criticism to this day of that game is the camera system.
Yeah.
This game is letting you freaking break game design concepts of go anywhere you want, you're underground, you can't even see your character. How the hell is the camera going to keep up, right? It does. Like, I can't believe how versatile this entire system is. And in my 45 hours of playing, there was like 3 times that I was like, oh man, like I don't know what I'm doing. No matter how intricate your tunnels get, you know where Donkey Kong is, and watching videos of the game, I think it can get confusing, but playing it, you're like, oh man, I know when you're inside the wall and you're trying to go up there, you know how to do it in a 3D space.
So now the maps I'm getting here.
I didn't bring up the maps in the review. I don't think I've ever seen a better map in a video game for what this game is. You look at this and it looks kind of Metroid Prime coded. It is so good of showing you all the points of interest you're getting. Right now, very early, you don't have much interesting things, but those are 2 fossils that you can go get.
Those are the ones I got already, though. Huh?
No, they're not. So you could.
Well, really? Because that looks exactly where I just was. Now, I just picked up a fossil map, so I mean, it's possible that the map would be
That'd be a
what I
different
already
one
got.
I don't think so.
You think that's new?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go with this goddamn it.
I know. Nintendo controllers every single time. But in the post game, this is the big difference between Odyssey and this. Using the maps and like planning out a course of where I'm trying to go to clean up the remaining things is amazing. And the amount of teleportation spots that you can create, it's just ideal, man. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, that's not the one I was going for.
Well, I know.
Take it.
Well, okay.
Maybe I'm getting myself goddamn close soon.
And then so to find the one, you use your radar. Or the sing-song even, like the L1.
Oh, because now that I've tagged it, that she'll go to my pin?
Yeah. Even if you didn't tag it, if there were things around, it would pop
really?
up. Yeah. But so you tagging it, it's just so you can identify that specifically with a little blue and pink icon. But yeah, the maps are amazing. Like they're these like awesome kind of tilt shift diorama presentations of the levels, and
Freedom!
They get really, really. Can you go back to the map actually?
Yeah, sure.
It's the minus button. Okay. Well, you're only on 1 layer now, but you can see the SL100 there, right?
Yeah.
As you get deeper into different levels, you hit down the D-pad, and it just like brings you down, and you can kind of contextualize everything.
Okay,
You could find the part of the level that's on top of it that you would be able to just keep digging down, 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 and get into.
Is there fall damage for DK ever?
Nope.
And then how did you? Oh, sing song.
I don't think you're gonna have the stuff to break that fossil yet. But yeah, so it's like you're at this point where it's like, okay, it's down there, and in other games you would have to go around it. You could just fucking punch your way through.
Yeah, for sure.
We got 10 minutes left.
As a little collector psycho, that's gonna get to me. You know what I mean? Of like, oh, stop everything, let's go get that thing.
Oh, that's this game.
Yeah.
Constantly, the entire time, like beginning to end. And getting the things always helps you, like, because it gets you more skill points, or because every 5 bananas gets you a skill point. Every 100 of the chips gets you a banana. Like, there's just like so many things.
Yes, this is good.
Francisco says, I'm gonna get lost in the tunnels of this game. This game is so quality of life friendly compared to the things they've done in the past, where anytime I was like, fuck it, like I'm not gonna go the right way, I'm just gonna keep getting, and you do get lost, you're like, I don't know where I am. You can either easily get back or just teleport out. And like they just give you so many options to get where you need to go.
You talked about being able to teleport.
Yeah.
That's just something that's introduced later.
It happens pretty early.
Okay, yeah. I'm not trying like, where is it now? I'm just making sure I wasn't ignoring it already.
No. It's a very cute way to do it too. I don't want to spoil it.
Man, I like this game, Tim.
Yeah.
Like, this is definitely my kind of shit. I just like sit there and hang out with Jen and just grind things.
Oh yeah, man.
I'll get back to work.
This feels good. So, as you get those little points of interest, they start to pop up on the map, and it just gives you more options to like navigate to. And Joey Noel says, "This is exactly the kind of game I want to play right now." Oh man. This might actually be the game that unifies The Office the most out of any game that we've ever played.
Yeah?
Like, I think the most people are going to think the highest of this, because I think that it's rare
game of the year,
that that's the case, but Astrobot is another example, but I don't think Astrobot's for everybody. It is actually like a platformer, whereas this does have that collectathon. This is more about exploring than platform challenge. Okay. John McKinney says, will this be KF Game of the Year? That's so funny because a couple days ago, or I guess a week ago before I actually played it, Roger and Barrett and I were having a conversation about Kind of Funny's Game of the Year, and we were talking about, oh, it's a sure thing as this or whatever.
Exhibition.
And then Roger was like, oh no, dude, Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I literally went like, you think so? Like, I don't know. I have never in my life been more wrong. There's not a chance in hell this is not Kind of Funny's.
Wow.
Sheer numbers. It's sheer numbers. The amount of people are going to play it and love it. Like,
don't sleep on Dune.
Blueprint!
Blueprint's gonna do well, I bet.
Currently Work says, would you call this a platformer or something else? It's very much, this is a 3D platformer. I think that if anything, this just, in the same way it redefines Donkey Kong, I think this just redefines 3D platformers in the way of combining the Galaxy-style platforming challenges with the Odyssey-style collectathon. This is just the merge of the two. Anthony says, Tim, this is Miyamoto. You did good today, Tim. You did good. Take this payola. Greg, do this tech for us. Turf surf, jump, chunk jump into a roll, then jump. Speed runs are going to be so fun. Obviously, Greg doesn't have any of those skills yet, but I know what I'm talking about, and yeah, it's awesome.
I like smashing things.
Yeah. And like, this being made by the Mario Odyssey team, like just moving around the game's great. Like when you get up there, do me a favor and hold forward and hit L2. Okay. So you got your roll, right?
Yeah.
Do a roll, jump, and then roll in the air.
Okay.
Yeah. It just feels so good.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And it's just like you can get wherever you need to go, and like it just feels like the game wants to help you get to your destination as opposed to making it so challenging. It's more fun. So you saw there's the shell there, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to wait. You could have just blown it up from the back. So because
because it's on the thing, the explosion? Got it.
Theorist says, Tim, is there transmog
baby.
that lets you wear whatever you want and keep the stats of another thing? As far as I know, unfortunately, there is not. Science Dog says, is the lighting this consistently pretty throughout the whole game? Yes.
One of the things we reported on Games Daily yesterday is like story 4 was one of the devs answering a question of somebody at the preview event that was like, I noticed some slowdown or whatever here, and they were like, oh, we prioritized it being fun. Did you notice a lot of that? Was there chugging or whatever?
Yeah, we talked about that a lot in the review actually. It's fine, but it is not running on a PlayStation 5 Pro, right? There are performance issues. They're not a single time got in my way. Like to a point that like I never even like noticed them as a hindrance. In fact, so much of the game, as you've even kind of seen, when you get a good punch on something, specifically enemies, there is that slowdown hit effect that happens so often that it feels like it's part of the gameplay as opposed to a hitch. Like even like if you were to throw it at that guy, I think
going to.
Like, you see that? Where like,
oh, no, I didn't.
oh, well, like, I mean, even there, like, that was more stylized, but like when you threw it at the guy, like that, right? There's just this, like, moment of, like, an impact hit.
It all works for me in the animation. I'm gonna
that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's an animation. It's not a performance issue. It's a design
Got
thing.
it. I'm sorry. I was playing and listening and doing it.
Yeah, no. It's designed. And so because that is such a designed element, like, it just feels like it's part of the game. And yeah, the game does have the thing of it switches between 60 and 30, but because of the style of the game, it doesn't get in your way in the way that it did in Echoes of Wisdom or Awakening. But I also, on Friday, Bless and I are doing our Astrobot challenge levels review. Yeah. So I've been bouncing back and forth between this and that, and it's like, yeah, it's not Astrobot. Astrobot runs perfectly. This game does not run perfectly, like definitively, and also the resolution and stuff. Like, I wish this game was 4K. It's not. I love the art direction. It's amazing. I do. I wish they got rid of the feathers. All right, you got like 2 minutes left.
I'm gonna kill this guy. Ba 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 ba.
Delusional Cuddler says, Tim, how's it portable? Honestly, I couldn't tell you a difference between playing it portable or on TV. It works great. Looks great. The Switch 2 screen is amazing for this game. Let's hide this guy and wrap it up.
Sure.
Classic.
Hungry players like this are holding the place. Got it, brother. But it'll have to wait for another time.
It will, because we have to stop playing Donkey Kong Bonanza for now. Tomorrow, Donktober begins as Barrett and Bless play through the game. Not the whole game or anything. We will be doing a bigger stream with a lot of fun that I don't want to spoil yet, but we did have to look into health concerns about eating bananas. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, surprised all of us. Can't eat that many bananas.
Yeah, it'll stop you up.
Yeah.
Kevin, I'm right on that, right? It'll stop.
Oh yeah. Big constipation problems.
Yeah.
It's all that potassium.
All that damn potassium.
All that damn potassium.
No cramping though.
Go watch the review, everybody. I assume spoiler free.
Very spoiler free.
Gamescast Donkey Kong Bonanza review is up right now. We're going to take a quick break here, start a new stream so that Coach Mike can coach Roger through college football 26. Until next time, like, subscribe, share.